Commissioner Henderson, Commissioner Collins, Commissioner Clyde, Commissioner Wade, department heads, and my fellow Lincoln Countyans. It is a great pleasure and a privileged honor that I give you my 28th State of the County this evening. To our department heads, I always want to recognize you for your leadership and the leadership that you provide to me and this commission, as together we strive to provide the services that Lincoln County citizens deserve and expect. Without you and the departments that you are responsible for, this could not be accomplished. To all county employees that work for us and the constitutional officers, we thank you for your dedicated service to keep the county running on a day-to-day basis. Tonight, I want to recognize all of our county volunteers who give so much of your time and energy to protect the lives of our citizens as you serve with our public safety departments. I am sure without you, our volunteer fire departments could not survive. Thank you to those over 50 men and women that serve on various county boards, giving guidance through their expertise, helping to make decisions for a well-organized and informed county government that has to meet guidelines placed on them through local, state, and federal laws and regulations. I'm glad to report to you that Lincoln County General Fund budget is $7.257 million, which is less than what it was last year at $7,263,000. I'm happy to report that we were able to increase the salaries of our public safety employees. Sheriff Revere and Captain Taylor, through their efforts, were able to increase revenues over the last year by more than $100,000 by housing more federal prisoners in the jail. The sheriff, along with Director Broom, Director Arnett, and this board, approved pay raises for deputies, jailers, communication officers, officers of emergency service, to bring their pay in line with neighboring counties. Over the past 12 months, we did a new roof on the courthouse and replaced all the computer systems of the county. The roof on the courthouse was approximately $200,000. We funded and made major updates to the county's geographical information system, and we updated and replaced the generator, which runs the electricity in the sheriff's office, jails, and part of the courthouse during power outages. We remodeled the office we're sitting in, the old Office of Emergency Services building behind the courthouse on School Street, which gave new offices for the probate magistrate court, including a courtroom for those two courts, and the upstairs now has approximately 4,500 square feet of space to house the county's records and retentions operation. We broke ground and started construction on the county's new 6,400 square foot agricultural center adjacent to the county's recreation department to house the University of Georgia Extension Office, and we are working to bring other USDA offices into the facility. This was done with grants from both the state and federal governments of approximately $300,000. As I speak, the interior of the courthouse is being repaired, painted, and new carpet installed at a cost of approximately $100,000. This should be completed within the next 6 weeks. The Development Authority announced that 2 new companies located in the county in 2019, Apex Marina and South Georgia Equipment. The Office of Emergency Services, under the direction of Director Broom, responded to 1,352 total calls for services. 1,199 emergency medical calls, 74 rescue calls, and 79 emergency medical first responder calls. They are 80% complete with the pre-disaster hazard mitigation grant with the CSRA Regional Commission. The process is funded by a $32,000 Federal Emergency Management Agency grant, which Lincoln County and EMA received. The Office of Emergency Service Personnel attended the annual Emergency Managers Association of Georgia training conference, as well as the Emergency Management Association of Georgia annual meeting and training this year. In addition to responding to medical emergencies and fires in the county, they began a state-approved emergency medical technician class, as well as completing several station improvement projects, such as building storage and shelving for fire gear and equipment. They received $2,178 non-competitive equipment grant from the Regional Commission to offset the cost of medical supplies. They also hosted various federal, state, and local meetings in the Operations Center training room, including rescue meetings, emergency management service, Region 6 meetings, federal flood insurance planning meetings. The Sheriff's Office used it for training, Fire Service Advisory Board meetings, the Association County Commissioners of Georgia's driver stimulator training, and multiple community CPR first aid classes. As always, EMS was present at high school and other athletic events and local festivals in order to support the community they serve. The Department of Public Works under Director Seymour performed 1,084 building inspections, issued 547 building permits, including 38 new residential housing permits for a total of $9,310,762 with an average home cost of $245,000. In comparison, new homes for 2019 in McDuffie County was 28, and in Wilkes County it was 5. Director Seymour and I represented the county at all Transportation Investment Act and Transportation Special Purpose Local Option Sales Tax meetings to receive funding collected from the 13 counties Central Savannah River area. This will be put before the voters in all 13 counties to vote on during the presidential primary in March. It is very important that Lincoln County voters approve the continuation of TIA, which will bring in approximately $8.4 million for resurfacing, paving, and patching of the county's 200 miles of roads. This will also give us approximately $9.6 million to pave McGill Road and Goldman Johnson Road, resurface Chamberlain Ferry Road, Double Branches Road, Colvin Kennedy Road, Messier Road, and Partridgetown roads, and to have a traffic circle built to help with the traffic conditions at the intersection of Highway 47 and 220 at Clyde's Crossing. The importance of this is approximately $18 million over the next 10 years for road improvements in our county. The county received a federal grant administered by Georgia Department of Transportation to restripe approximately 80 miles of roads. This grant was in the amount of $333,333, and the county also resurfaced approximately 12 miles of road this year at a cost of $395,000. Lincoln County fund balance for year ending 2019 is given to me by Director Arnett of the Finance Department is as follows. General Fund, $2,432,583. Payroll, $65,779. Emergency fund, $295,558. Drug education fund, $30,454. E911 funds, $183,955. Special purpose local option sales tax fund, $498,723. Solid waste fund, $583,363. T-Splash fund, $825,988. Water fund, $238,907. Water reserve fund, $138,133. As we begin our new year in the decade of the 2020s, I am proud to announce to you that the county's finances are in excellent shape. I look forward to the challenges that lie ahead. I am honored for the privilege to serve as your chairman, and I look forward to working with this board over the next several years. Thank you.